slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Shefali, only thumbs up. Yes. So they are saying the fun they had. Technology versus society. I hate school. How many of you have that feeling that you hate school? I don't think so. Now you will say I hate school.
I love school.
None of you will say
I
that
love
we
school.
hate school. Right. We love schools. Okay. So this chapter talks about the fun we have in school. Okay. So the objective of this chapter is that you are supposed to read, write, speak, understand English correctly, vocabulary of the students, and the students enable the students about a variety of modern teaching aids. Do you know what we are doing now? We all are studying virtually with a medium of a Zoom call. Through that medium, we are studying. Let's see what is it about. Okay, now I'll call out the name and that person will only unmute
The
and
same school
answer.
which I have now.
Huh? Wait, listen to me, Shefali, clearly. I will
Ma'am, your
call
voice
out
is not
the
clear.
name. I will call out the name and then only you have to answer. The first question is, what kind of school would you want to have in the future? And this answer, Siddhartha Atluri will answer. Siddhartha will answer. Unmute yourself, Siddhartha, and tell me what kind of school would you want to have in the future? I cannot hear you. Fine. We can't hear Siddhartha. Sankarshna, will you answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What kind of...
Ma'am, your voice is breaking, ma'am.
Who is that who is saying that?
Ishita.
Ishita, my voice is clear to all of them. You sit in such a position that you get the correct internet connectivity.
Ma'am, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Who was supposed to answer? Sankarshna, did you answer? Give the answer.
No. Yes, ma'am. So I would like to have a I would like to be in a school which is strong in technology and even they are strong in other activities as well.
Okay. So Pradeep, how much will the computer be involved in the future education?
I guess 90%.
90%? Okay.
Yeah.
Avni, will you feel more happy in a more developed high-tech society? Okay. Why? Why will you feel happy?
Ma'am, because we can study in home, ma'am.
अच्छा, ठीक है. So, if you see this next slide, it's only an anticipation that the schools of the future will have this kind of learning. That is, they will have a robotic teacher, they have learning through computers, they will have a virtual classroom, they'll have a moving e-text. Okay? Having said that, I would like to say, I would love to have a school which have a human teacher. Okay. So, let's find out the difference between the present school and the future school first before going to the chapter. So now, Shivang, can you see what is the difference here?
One is through a book and other is through the electronic or like the computer.
Okay. So this is what? This is a material which is used.
Yes, ma'am.
The present school has got real book printed on papers, yellow and crinkly. Future school will have a telebook, e-book on the screen, and it can be changed. Right. Next. The difference between a teacher and future school teacher. Karni, which teacher are you liking?
Human, ma'am. You.
Human one, not that mechanical one. Na? Maybe Gibson likes that mechanical teacher. Yes, Gibson? Right. So, present school teaching happens in a like this. I can see all Karni, Ishita, Prajita, Shomita sitting in the class. And in future school, only one child. Which one will you prefer?
School. Human school better.
Exactly, because you will have lot of
Future school.
interaction. Right? Okay.
You have no communication then. How are you going to sustain?
Yes. Now, this is the worst part. I think all the boys will not like this part. See, I can see Hardik writing the test paper. Is he writing? Right. And look at here.
Not interested.
Yeah. So, now we come to the lesson. So, in this lesson, we have got these characters. We have got Margie. She's an 11-year-old girl who hates school. This is Tommy. Tommy is a 13 years old boy. Then Mrs. Jones. This is Margie's mother. Then mechanical teacher. That's a robot. And this is a human teacher. I don't think any human teacher will look like this. But still, I took it for the fun element. Okay.
Mom, he looks like a scientist.
Acha, he looks like a scientist. Very good. So the story is, Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page headed May 17, 2157, she wrote, "Today, Tommy found a real book." What is a real book? What can be which year are we talking about?
21,057.
Which century? Which
Like-
year is this? This is 20. That means 100.
2020
That's
century.
21, right? Next century. And that too 2157. Tommy found a real book. So what can be a real book? This is a real book.
A book which can be touched.
Oh, but even a laptop can be touched.
I mean, like it can, like you have pages, you can flip the pages, you can like it's the
It
wrinkly
stays
kind.
still. It stays
Mama,
still. You
real
cannot
book-
change it.
Yes,
A
I
real book with yellow crinkly pages.
found a real book.
Like
it was
this.
a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. Now this is a very confusing. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, who was a little boy?
He was a little boy.
Who is he?
Grandfather.
Grandfather was a little boy. His grandfather, that means grandfather's grandfather, told him there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. They turned the pages. Understood now? Margie's grandfather. They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words that still, instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen. And then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had when they read it the first time. So here there's a comparison between a laptop or an iPad or a MacBook and a real book. So in real book, the words won't run away. They will always be there. In a textbook, the words will always be there. You can flip the pages. But in a laptop, when you're reading something, once that screen is gone, that screen is gone. Can you go back? Can you flip that page? No. So that's what
No.
they are saying. Now, what is the meaning of yellow and crinkly over here?
Pages are yellow like that.
Anybody else? Is Divya
And the
there?
thing is, the book is old.
Chris is giving that answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, book it old, and crinkly means folded papers. When a paper gets old, it will not be that fresh, that straight. Now, gee, said Tommy, what a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away, I guess. So we all do that, isn't it? How many of you throw away the books once it is over? I know Chris won't do that, Arbaz won't do that. What about others?
Like who?
Like Shivang. Shivang, will you throw the books?
I gave it to my little brother for him to read. read.
Oh, good. So, our television screen must have 1,000,000 books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away. So, Tommy is saying, what a waste. You keep on buying books and throwing it. Jabki on television or on a screen, all the books will be there. Millions of books you can have. I will never throw the television. Same with me, said Margie. She was 11 and hadn't seen as many telebooks as Tommy had. He was 13. So definitely according to the age, so many telebooks were not available for Margie than to with what Tommy had. Okay. Where did you find it? She asked. In my house. He pointed without looking because he was busy reading. In the attic. What is an attic?
Storage room which is present near
It
the
is a space just below the roof.
Yeah, it's a place just below the roof. We also call it a loft, right? But in older days, when the ceiling was very high, attic was also used for staying. People used to hide there. It was used as hiding. Now we can only keep our stuff because roofs are not high, right? So now we'll ask question. Okay. I will ask I'll ask Siddhartha. Whose book was it, Siddhartha? Huh?
Grandfather.
No. Anybody else? Hardik, whose book was it?
Marley's.
Tell quickly. I explained that so clearly.
Ma'am, his grandfather's.
Who is saying that answer?
Shivank.
Shivang, I didn't ask you. Now, after that, don't unmute yourself till I ask the question. I asked Hardik. Okay. So it was Margie's grandfather's grandfather. Okay. Now, let me see who else can answer.
Ma'am, but wasn't it Tommy who found the book?
But whose book was it is the question. Tommy found the book. I'm not asking who found the book. Niharika, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
What was funny about the book?
Ma'am, that it was yellow.
And? Okay, 1 point you have said. Venkat?
Ma'am, it was yellow and crinkly.
Okay. Then I'll ask. Tarun, can you answer? Tarun? Tarun? What was? Unmute yourself and tell me the answer.
Ma'am, I just left and came back. So you are on which question?
Huh?
Ma'am, which question, ma'am?
What
Because
was
I
funny
think-
about the book?
What was funny about the book?
Hmm. Okay. Leave. Think about it. Subhashri?
Ma'am, I think that the answer can be that you can't read it again. You have to throw it once you've done reading. You're done reading.
Yeah, that can be 1 point. Divya, can you give me another point?
Ma'am, when you turn back the pages, the text that you just read will still be there.
Okay. Aprajita, any other point?
Ma'am,
Is there?
and ma'am, it could be that the words don't, the letters and the words don't move around like they move on the computer screen.
Yes. So many points we have collected. It was yellow and crinkly. The words will appear, not move away. They were still. Their text would remain there. Then so many things about that. Okay. Now, Shivina, what do you mean by crinkly? Shivina, I explained that meaning.
Ma'am, it means that it's old.
Okay. Aditi, can you answer? What do you mean by crinkly?
Crinkly means that it's old and it is damaged and all, and
it
the
is
pages are
folded. Crinkly means folded. Okay.
yeah, like folded, wrinkled and all.
Yeah. Asad, how old was Margie and Tommy? Asadullah, how old were Tommy and Margie?
Margie was 11 and Tommy was 13.
Very good. Very good. Shefali.
Yes, ma'am.
Why would the kids not throw their books?
Ma'am, which books are they talking about here?
The kids. We are talking about the kids, not the grandfather.
Because there were so many books and they could go. They don't need to throw it away and to use it every time.
Okay. Now next is Awab.
Ma'am, because the books were stored in, like, it was there in the TV and computers, so they couldn't throw
and
TV.
Yeah, very good. Who is this Abdul Nasir? I don't know who is this. Who is this Abdul Nasir?
Ma'am, it's Humaira.
Humaira, where did Tommy find the book?
Ma'am, I don't know.
You don't know. Aditya, where did Tommy find the book?
I'm in the attic of his house.
Very good. Very good. Right. So this is, we'll go to the next stanza. Children, you will know, I will be sending you the notes and the worksheet to be done in the notebook. You are going to do all the question answers in any notebook which you have in the house. Please don't buy a new notebook. Whatever you have got, as per now, do it in that only, the homeworks. Okay. So now, Margie is asking. Shefali, you have a doubt?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Who is
Ma'am.
Who is
Ma'am, Krishna.
Yes.
Ma'am, I have the 8th grade, the old notebook.
It will be okay. Okay. So Margie is asking Tommy, what is it about? School. Margie was scornful. School? What's there to write about school? I hate school. Margie always hated school. But now she hates it?
More than ever.
One minute. Yes. She hated it more than ever. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. So she was doing badly in geography test, and there was a lot of geography tests, so she was hating school. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. He smiled at Margie and gave her an apple, then took the teacher apart. Now, who is the teacher here? Chris, can you tell me what teacher are we talking about?
Ma'am, mechanical teacher.
A robot, maybe a machine, right?
Yeah,
So the
ma'am. Yes,
machine
ma'am.
so the machine was taken away by the county inspector to get corrected. Can you imagine your teachers being taken away for getting corrections? Or they update themselves on their own? Can anybody answer?
How can that be possible, ma'am? Why would
Yeah.
we want our teachers to get updated?
Teachers get updated on their own. Nobody is telling them to do. When we are taking your classes now, we are trying to make it as interesting as we can, so that the lesson is understood by all of you. The same way, but here, what is happening? The machine is being taken away. Margie had hoped he wouldn't know how to put it together again. She hated that machine so much that she thought that geography sector should not be corrected. But he knew how to do it all right. And after an hour or so, there it was again. Large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which all the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. That wasn't so bad. The part Margie hated most was the slot where she had to put homework and test papers. This we hate, whether it is in the mechanical school or in the today's school. We do hate homework and test papers. She always had to write them out in a punch code. They made her learn when she was 6 years old, and the mechanical teacher calculated the mark in no time. So her mark was always there. Margie was disappointed. She had been hoping that would take the teacher away altogether. So she said to Tommy, "Why would anyone write about school?" Tommy looked at her with very superior eyes. Why superior eyes? Because he was senior to Margie, first point. And second point, he knew something extra about the book. Because it's not a kind of school, stupid. This is the old kind of school that they had hundreds and hundreds of years ago. He added loftily, pronouncing the word carefully, centuries ago, right? People, when they try to put emphasis on words, they use stress. Margie was hurt. She was hurt because she didn't know about this school. Well, I don't know what kind of school they had all that time ago. She read the book over his shoulder for a while, then said, "Anyway, they had a teacher." Sure, they had a teacher, but it wasn't a regular teacher. It was a man. A man? How could a man be a teacher? Well, he just told the boys and girls things and gave them homework and asked them questions. A man isn't smart enough. So Margie is saying, a man isn't smart enough. He's just giving things and giving them homework and asking them questions. Sure he is. My father knows as much as my teacher. So Tommy is saying that of course he was smart enough because my father knows as much as this mechanical teacher. Margie wasn't prepared to dispute that. She said, "I wouldn't want a strange man in my house to teach me." Tommy screamed with laughter. "You don't know much, Margie. The teacher didn't live in the house. They had a special building and all the kids went there. And all the kids learned the same thing. Sure, if they were the same age. But my mother says a teacher has to be adjusted to fit the minds of each boy and girl. It teaches and each kind has to be taught differently." They weren't even half finished when Margie's mother called. "Margie, school." Margie looked up. "Not yet, Mama." "Now," said Mrs. Jones, "and it's probably time for Tommy too." Margie said to Tommy, "Can I read the book? Some more with you after school?" "Maybe," he said. He walked away whistling, the dusty old book tucked beneath his arm. Margie went into the schoolroom. It was right next to her bedroom, and the mechanical teacher was on and waiting for her. It was always on at the same time every day, except Saturday and Sunday, because her mother said little girls learn better if they learn at regular hours. The screen was lit up and it said, "Today's arithmetic lesson is on, the addition of proper fractions. Please insert yesterday's homework in the proper slot." Margie did so with a sigh. She was thinking about the old school that had when her grandfather's grandfather was a little boy. All the kids from the whole neighborhood came, laughing and shouting in the schoolyard, sitting together in the school room, going home together at the end of the day. They learned the same thing so they could help one another on the homework and talk about it. Children, this paragraph is the 33 paragraph is the essence of the entire chapter. You can see the clear distinction between virtual school and the school which we all go. See that now when we are learning topics from our home, though the studies are going on, the interaction, the fun element which you all had with your classmate is not there. The proximity which you had with your teachers are not there. The teachers who can counsel you for so many things are not there. We are just completing a chapter, giving you homework, and that's it, right? So we do wait that jaldi se jaldi the school should reopen. Margie was thinking about how the kids must have loved it in the old days. She was thinking about the fun they had. Now this is the word meaning. Crinkly means having many thin folds, right? Loftily, seeming to think you are better than other people.